This is a free bonus lesson of the Happy Watercolor course by Bloknote. For more watercolor fun, please join the Happy Watercolor course at bloknoteacademy.com. In this video I'm using the following art supplies. The paint I use is Winsor & Newton Professional Watercolors. This is an artist's quality paint. Artist's quality is the best type of watercolor there is, but pretty expensive. If you want to use a good study quality paint, try Winsor & Newton Cotman, Van Gogh watercolors by Talens, or Koi watercolors. Other art supplies I use are a good watercolor paper, watercolor brushes with the sizes 0, 4, 8 and 12, clean water, paper kitchen towel or paper tissues, a pencil and an eraser, acrylic markers in different colors for accents and details, a white gouache, color pencils and masking fluid. To apply this fluid you will also need a cheap brush or a special brush tool with a rubber nib. I will teach you all about these art supplies in my online e-course, the Happy Watercolor course. I start by applying a text with the masking fluid and the rubber brush tool. The project I'm showing you here is similar to the projects in lesson 5 of my e-course, and there are 7 lessons. Allow the masking fluid to dry completely. This may take quite some time, so it is my advice to work on several projects at once when using masking fluid. I often work on 2 or 3 projects like these at once because the drying time is so long. You can speed up the drying time by using a hairdryer, but I prefer to allow it to dry by air to avoid my paper from curling. Anyway, once the masking fluid is dry, the fun part can begin. I apply blotches with watercolor over the masking fluid text. Use your intuition, there is no science behind this. Just use the colors you love and make lots of pretty blotches. As you can see, I first apply blotches with very little paint and lots of water. This type of paint is called watercolor, so do not fear using lots and lots of water. Next I start adding darker flowery shapes and blotches with a bit more paint and a little less water. Spatter water and paint onto your project to make a wildflower bouquet. Keep on adding darker and darker layers and also add fine lines, flower stems and details with a small size 0 brush. When you do this, your project must be dry, so you will need a little patience, which is another good reason to work on 2 projects at once. The reason why I prefer a white gouache over white watercolors is because the gouache is much more opaque. As I often say, the difference is in the detail. Add lots of pretty small details with the white paint. I give my flowers stems with my size 0 brush. Allow all your paint to completely dry before you remove the masking fluid. I find it quite a magical moment to peel off the mask.